Most people recognize the importance of mentorship, but in the national security field, it can be especially critical to success. My guest has spoken and written about leadership and mentorship. Candice Frost is a colonel in the U.S. Army and a commander at U.S. Cyber Command. Candice, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell us a little bit about U.S. Cyber Command and what you do there?
Absolutely, Mimi, and thanks for having me on your show. Cyber Command is a wonderful opportunity for myself and many of us that are in the military to look at the critical Department of Defense information network and how we can both defend the network itself and then lead forward with persistence and engagement out in the world so that we can ensure that we're looking for malicious cyber actors that are trying to get on our networks and prevent that from happening.
Now, how did you come to be so passionate about leadership and mentorship?
I think coming into government and not knowing the opportunities that were out there, there were several barriers that struck me when I started in the Army. Throughout the last 20+ years, those barriers have been removed, and I've seen an exponential growth of opportunities to bring all of our nation into government, especially women. So 50% of the population, we should be up to that same amount in the Department of Defense, and we're not there right now. So my efforts have tried to move forward and mentor women, especially in the cybersecurity field, into this space.
So what challenges do women particularly face in the national security and the cyber field?
I think the biggest challenge that they face is that just knowing the opportunities that are out there and realizing how much fun it is. I think because it's somewhat of a non-traditional job that is occurring right now, that most women just don't see this as an opportunity for themselves. So through the academic engagement network that the United States Cyber Command has really pushed forward in 90 institutions, they're in 34 states and in 70 different universities, conducting things like, hacking for the defense, looking at different opportunities to just speak and understand cyber policy. We're opening doors in all different fields. And it's going to be a great ride.
So you write that before finding a mentor, a person should ask themselves why they want a mentor. Explain that.
Exactly. When you're looking at mentoring relationships, it's that. It is a relationship, and it's a two-way street. So some people will just reach out to others, whether it's on a LinkedIn platform or some other social media, and saying, hey, I'd like to talk, have a cup of coffee. But before even asking those questions, you should really ask yourself, what would I like to do in this field? What are the opportunities I'm seeking? Come prepared and then start to establish the mentorship relationship.
You've also found that women are less likely to ask for a mentor. Why is that?
Absolutely. I think a lot of times there's imposter syndrome that's at play, and they feel like walking up to that line, they have to have so many different check the block, different areas, certification, things that they've already done that they don't necessarily need to have, and a mentor can show you how to get those done.
So what are the important characteristics you should look for in a mentor?
I think the most important characteristic is openness and willing to learn and then kind of show you a path. Not necessarily the path that they've chosen, but something that could open doors for a mentee. And that provides different opportunities and, of course, networking.
And so what about on the other side? What are the ways that you can be a good mentor to other people?
I think to be a great mentor, you have to mentor people that don't look like you, walk like you, and talk like you. You really have to open up your aperture to look at the people that don't necessarily line up and ask perpetually over and over, and find people in different areas that you can start to bring into government. This country is very wide and large, and not everything is in the national capital region. So looking across the entire country to bring people into this great field is a way a mentor can find a great mentee.
You know, mentoring takes time. It's a commitment. What's in it for the mentor?
I think the biggest thing that's in it for the mentor is the joy that you have when you see a mentee cross the finish line. I have a great opportunity to go to a West Point graduation next month to see someone I've mentored for 5 years cross the finish line and grab her diploma. And it's a great feeling to be on the receiving end knowing I've committed time, dedication, and watch this person grow as an individual, and she'll be a second lieutenant in our Army very soon.
Speaking of West Point, you went there. What led you in that path to go to West Point and to have this career?
I had a great guidance counselor in high school that kind of walked me to that start line. I had no idea what I was getting into, but as soon as I realized what a joy it is to be a leader in our nation, I drank from the punch bowl, and they got me. So the Army has displayed great capability to grow and modernize, and I've seen that in the last 20 years, and that's what led me to the cyber field where I am right now.
And there's been no looking back, huh?
Exactly.
All right, well, Colonel, thank you so much for being on the program. Nice to talk to you.
Thank you, Mimi.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any future Government Matters interviews.